Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. He stopped on the return at the 27. To the Saints offense, taking over for the first time here. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, or how you start, can have a massive impact on how things play out.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Carr here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Carr with it on 1st. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's taken down at the 30. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. Pass is caught at the 9. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Pistol snap to Carr. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. On now is McManus to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
And I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They run again with Hubbard. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Young to throw it. Connection made to Tremble. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. got him in. It's Thomas. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Now it'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Young. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Rush coming for Young. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. Young. Escapes out to the left. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal. Hubbard is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers tie it up as he nails his 1st try of the season. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Carr now on 1st and 10. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Has him on the quick hitter. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Josie Jewell making that stop. From the 46. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Carr to the air now. That's complete to Wilson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. We're through one. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the 1st. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. This is Hubbard running left. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Young. Throw complete to Thielen. Still going inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Nevis with a point after. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Here comes the Saints offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Carr here from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Carr off the play fake. Got his target. It's Hill. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2. Joseph Charlton on again for another punt. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they're really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Young on the play action. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Play action now, Young. Searches from the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Saints will get set to take over. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. That's complete to Kamara. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Shaq Thompson finishing that play off. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They kick the running back in motion. Olave with the catch. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Kamara. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. Another shot for Kamara. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him 6 yards. That's going to set up 3rd and goal. Pistol snap to Carr. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints tie things up at 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now Young. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Young working from the gun. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Panthers with the football. And he's brought down for a loss. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Left side, and it's intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
The Saints and Derek Carr about ready to get back to work. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. A tight end in motion now. They go play action with Carr. This is complete to Olave. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. He's got Thomas on a slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, Young. That's complete to Leggett. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. They bring the tight end in motion. Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Mevis able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Steelers who are out in front. A couple of touchdown strikes there from Justin Fields. From there, we head up to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Derrick Henry, the game of his life, 5 touchdown runs. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Bills looking to get to 1-0, and they've got the lead in front of their home faithful. For the Saints, this is why they signed him. They got a strong performance from their quarterback, Derek Carr. He threw a first-quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Carolina ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. Man, it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. Third down. Carr. Escapes the pocket. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field, and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll throw. This one's caught. It's cheeky near the sideline. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back.
Now we've got a challenge. Dave Canales not happy with that last call.
Previous play is under review.
We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout too. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Carr now on 1st and 10. Kamara's got it. Stiff arm success. And he gets the first just before he's tackled.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Carr setting to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. The kick by Folk is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Panthers set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 31. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Carolina in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Saints ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Ball at the 33 for first down. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. DJ Wanham gets there to haul him down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Carr to the air now. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Dane Jackson. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Carr back to throw. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red